Yo. I'm gonna start out this video right here, and I'm gonna give a shout out to Hurricane Logan. Give a shout out to Hurricane Logan, because I was not coming on tonight, man. And he was like, yo, Zoe, you gotta come on, man. But if you don't come on, I understand. See, it's people, listen, man, the people got me. People got me. So Hurricane Logan. This one here is because you asked me to come on, man. What's good, Tampa Bay Buck? First time I'm seeing you. Who all we got in the chat tonight? Who all we got in here tonight, man? Who we got in here? Dale been in here for a minute. What's good? What's goody? What's goody, Dale? What's going on? I can't pronounce your name, so I'm gonna call you MASC. But that's the Bahama King. The Norris, what's good? What's goody? What's goody? Kevin, what's goody? What's goody? What's goody? We're gonna get live. Since I didn't want to come in here tonight, we're gonna get live. We're gonna turn it up. We're gonna turn it up. I got J Blaze. I got the J Blaze you on right here. I got J Blaze you on. You know what I'm saying? I pulled out the old diamonds. Yeah, I pulled out the old diamonds for the night. You know what I'm saying? Cause yes, we gonna get goody. We gonna get goody tonight. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna. Who freestyling over this? Which one of y'all come here and freestyle over this? Which one of y'all gonna come here and freestyle over this? It's a war, we getting ready for Bama. Getting ready for Bama. I can't freestyle off this beat because this shit is so damn sweet. All day, every day. I'm in this shit for real. Hey, Google, Paul. I'm not about to embarrass myself trying to freestyle off of Mobb Deep, man. I'm not embarrassing myself on that. We ain't doing that. But, hey, Google, stop. Hey, Google, stop. She don't want to stop, so I'm going to pull a plug. She got to die. She don't want to stop. She got to die. Got 34 watching, 22 likes. Early in the chat, we got 34 in the chat, so I'm good with that. Hey, listen, I wasn't going to come on tonight. Hurricane Logan says, oh, you got to come on, man. People still talking shit about you for no reason. So I said, listen. If you want me to die, let me die. If you talk shit about me, all you're doing is waking a sleeping giant, man. I've never taken an L, man. Well, I've taken my cousin beat my ass one time. We ain't talking about that, though. We ain't talking about getting beat up. I got beat up once or twice in my life, but we ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? So this one here is because Hurricane Logan asked me to come on, and we're gonna come on and we're gonna talk some productive shit. We're gonna talk about, and we might get a little Freestyle Friday going. If anybody want to come in the chat and challenge the boy. Nothing but positive energy. If you want to come in the chat and challenge the boy, then we back. I'm pretty sure y'all see my daughter got my same fire. Who saw my daughter's post? Who saw my daughter's post? Who saw her post? I'm gonna put that up. Who saw her post in the community section? Who saw my daughter's post in the community section? Anthony Days, hit the like button. You see my daughter get it from her daddy. You know what I'm saying? My daughter. Exactly. I'm gonna be telling them, man, my daughter got me, man. My daughter's got me. Kevin, Tampa Bay Bucks all in here. I'm missing all kind of chat. You know, I think that's what gets me. I love I love to read everybody's stream, and it kind of throws me off sometimes. I love to read everybody's stream. I hope I can have punt returner that I'm not biting nails to catch it. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But what I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna do this because we do this all the time. Anthony Dates with a $5 donation. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. And I want y'all to hear something real quick. Like, where my phone go? I want y'all to hear something real quick. Like, let's see if I can find that. I want y'all to hear this real quick. Like, y'all listen to this. This is for every.
Give up now. This is the internal monologue you might have when you see someone has disliked your video. But is it really that bad? What do dislikes actually mean? Do they hurt your channel? And what should you do when you get one? After researching this topic for quite a while, it would appear that actually nobody knows. Great. Sure, some people claim they do, and massive YouTube stars like Mr. Beast have even come in on the argument to say it is indeed a good thing when you get a dislike, but the only thing we can do is to look at it logically. So join us on our journey to Logicsville, Tennessee.
This one is a little too long, but it's basically saying dislikes help your channel grow, and people wonder why my channel keep growing. Because what happens is when you hit a dislike, it sends it out, so people want to see what you don't like about this guy. What is it that you don't like about him? So some people might like me because I'm that energetic ass dude. That's my daughter. That's right. That's my daughter. She's 18. She can do it. Some people might like me because I'm energetic, and some people might not like me because I'm energetic. So if you come in and gives me the thumbs down, if you give me 150 thumbs down, guess what? YouTube is going to push the hell out that video. YouTube is going to push it. That's why my streams are growing. Plus, my streams are going because of as I gave a shout out. Y'all see, I get the YouTube goodness gracious, let me see. The official Miami Hurricane fan group. You know what I'm saying? I gave my boy Cole Perry. I gave my boy Cole Perry a shout out in the official Miami Hurricane fan group. And right now, I think how many likes did he? How many likes was on that one? How many? This is what I put out there for my boy Cole Perry. If anybody's seen that, if anybody's seen that, you know what I'm talking about. But I put that up there for my boy Cole, and I said, "This is my brother Cole Perry. So no matter how he gets his news, he works very hard to keep Miami fan base informed. All right. So do me a favor." Give my brother a shout out, because when he gave me the Blake Baker the news today, I didn't see any major news sources talking about it. When I went on live, 247 Sports came on 15 minutes after we went live. All right. I don't know how he did it, but he always does. Give him his flowers. 735 likes. 735 likes for Cole Perry and 130 comments. Give him his love. Give him his love. Show him his love. You know what I mean? Show my boy his love. Real talk. Real talk. Because I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here to stay. Not going nowhere. You just all you doing. Listen. And I know y'all ain't coming in for a history lesson, but I know YouTube is a different world. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, everybody want everybody to be friendly and nice, but everybody wanted Miami to be Penn State. Everybody wanted Miami to be Penn State. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted Miami to be like Notre Dame or Stanford. Everybody is not friendly and nice. Everybody is not. I keep saying this. I'm built from the mold of Jerome Brown. I'm built from that mold of Ed Reed. Like, I can't give a fuck about whether or not you like me. I'm a Kane. I'm a Kane. Period. I'm a Kane. I'm a Kane, bruh. And can't nobody take that from me. Can't nobody take that from me. I'm a Kane. I bleed this shit. I'm a Kane. I'm not saying I'm the #1 Hurricane fan. I'm far from that. But I'm a Kane. So love me, hate me. I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. Love me, hate me. So I'm going to give Hurricane Logan his flowers for picking me up. Because he's seen people on Twitter talking shit about me. He was going in. I'm like, let it rock. Let it rock. Let it rock. Everybody in the chat put Canes for life. And I want to see everybody in the chat just put Canes for life. Just type in, if you a Kane for life, just type in Kane for life, man. Just type that in, Kane for life. That's all. Just type that in, Kane for life. If you a Kane for life, just type it in, Kane for life, man. You know what I'm saying? Just type that in. Get that energy out there, man. Type in Canes for life, bro. Type it in, like type in Canes for life. You know what I'm saying? Like, type that in. If you a Kane, man, if you a Kane and you love this team and you love this program and you want the best for this program, just type in Canes for life, man. Because that's why I started doing this channel, because they weren't doing it and they weren't doing that shit. There you go, all about it. U83. There you go. They wasn't doing it. They wasn't doing it enough. Type in Kane. There we go. Hashtag Canes for life. Can't nobody take that shit from you. Can't nobody take that shit from you, no matter what. We got 59 in the chat. We got 42 likes. Get them likes up, or dislikes, or whichever one you want to give me. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let me do my part. 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 Got it up. All right. This is what we going to do. This is what we going to do. And yes, if you want to donate, hit me with the PayPal. If you want to donate to the channel, if you want to support Hurricane Zoe, if you want to support Hurricane Zoe, hit the PayPal. You know what I'm saying? It's an echo. Is it an echo? Oh, it was an echo because I had my phone on. That was my bad. Let's talk about our expectations for the. Let's talk about. I'm about, as soon as I come across my stream, y'all. There we go. Got a $20 donation from Ray Smith. What's good, Ray? I can't get my PayPal to work. Right, but mad respect to you, Harlem Zoe. Canes for life. I'd rather send you a dub here than nothing at all. My dude, love, man. Cole Perry at the Orlando Magic game. He just yeah, me at the game. All right. What do you guys expect from this coaching staff, man? What do you guys expect from this coaching staff? Maiden Day. Oh, I'm sorry, I got one more thing before I get started. And I know we've been going for 16. I got one more thing before I get started. Everybody in this damn chat is a mod. Everybody in this chat is a mod. Why is it that I have to repeat the same thing over and over and over again? I'm gonna tell y'all what Music City Kane said, man. I'm gonna tell y'all what Music City Kane said. In the last upstream we did, I'm gonna tell y'all what Music City Kane said. He said, so many apologetics in this live streams. OMG. I guess we about to win it all this year now. That Baker is, so he's saying Manny, people who apologize for Manny. So I guess we're about to win it all this year now. That Blake Baker's gone, right? Nah, that was Manny's defense. Hashtag 1219 miss me. Then he came back with another one. Also, where are the other mods' comments? Oh man, shaking my head. Zoe brings the best content on YouTube. Support the brother. Appreciate that, Music City Kane. Mods. You have a civic duty. You have a civic duty. Mods. We're gonna see how that works. But let's go ahead and start talking about it, man. Let's talk about it. How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about this new coaching staff? Like, how do you guys feel about the new coaching staff? And what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What are your takeaways? How do you think it's better or worse or the same? You know what I'm saying? I'll give you exactly how I feel. I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I wish they had a more updated, freaking roster. And who do y'all think we should hire as linebacker coach? You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. So how do y'all feel about Miami Hurricane roster right now? And I mean Miami Hurricane coaching staff. And who do you guys think? Who do you guys think we should hire at linebacking coach? You know what I'm saying? Those are the two questions. Those are the two questions, man. Those are the two questions. I'm excited to see a full off-season program under Rhett in the offense. I'm excited to see that too. Alabama, App State will, but we have to say what we think about. We I don't want to wait until then. I want to know how you feel right now about the defensive coaching staff. Like about the whole coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? I want to know how you feel right now. Not you know what I'm saying? Not after, you know what I'm saying? Not after those games. I want to know how you feel about the coaching staff right now. You know what I'm saying? I want to know how you feel about the coaching staff right now. That's basically. I could tell you this here, man. I could tell you how I feel. And I gotta start doing my live streams a little bit. I gotta start putting them out there earlier. I don't put them out early enough, man. I don't put them out early enough. So I gotta start putting them out early. How do I feel about how do I feel about the coaching staff? All right. Right now, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm cautiously optimistic. I think with T-Rod we upgraded. I think with Simpson we definitely upgraded. So I'm cautiously optimistic. If T-Rob can get these defensive backs, coached up right, you know what I'm saying? And we all know what type of coach Jeff Simpson is. We all know what type of defensive line coach Jeff Simpson is. What's good, Calvin? Calvin, I'm gonna call you out. I called all the Mars out. You came in late. 8632. I'm gonna call you out. Oh, y'all came in late. Y'all gotta start commenting in the comment section, man. Y'all gotta start commenting when these videos drop. You ain't gotta do it as soon as the video drop, but like it's 3, 4, 5, 6 days later. Y'all ain't comment. Y'all gotta start throwing some comments in the comment section, man. 904 Hurricane, what's good? I'm cautiously optimistic about this coaching staff. Cautiously optimistic. I like what happened. I like what happened with the defensive backs coach, and I like what happened with the defensive line coach. The offense, I'm very optimistic because I love the way the offensive line played last year. I like the Derek Norris. I like the improvements. I feel we headed in the right direction. We just need to get the DC or linebacker coach to teach these kids techniques. Right now, we don't have a linebacker coach, and Derek Norris, I'm adding mods up. And guess what? When Music City Kane come into the chat tonight, I'm sending him $50. When he come into the chat tonight, I'm sending him $50. I'm sending Music City Kane $50 when he come into the chat tonight. I'm sending him $50 when he come into the chat tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because I appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate him always commenting. But no, I'm cautiously optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I think T-Rob can develop. I think he can develop players. I'm not saying he's the greatest. I think he can develop players. You know what I'm saying? He's proven that he can develop players. Okay. I'm optimistic about Manny because now that Blake is gone and there is no co-defensive coordinators, now nobody can say. Now nobody's good. I'm not going to talk about Perry tonight. We're not going to talk about Perry tonight. And Perry is not gone. Perry is not gone, Chris Highlight Tate. Unless he left today. He ain't gone. He's still on the roster unless he left today. But we're not going to talk. We're going to talk about the coaches. Because we're going to talk about player development. So I believe that it's now. Tatiana, come here. Yeah.
What I do?
No, come here. I want to stream to see you. That was her. That was the one that told y'all. That was the one that told y'all how she felt. All right, go out. Go out, man. Go out. I thought it was wild, man. I'm cautiously optimistic, man. I think Manny has to do his job. He has to do his job. Like serious. He has to do his job. So I think that a fire has been lit under his ass. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no faith in Manny. I trust Ed. I trust Ed all the way too, and I trust the boosters. But sometimes you need somebody to light a fire under your ass. I was getting complacent. I needed somebody to light a fire under my ass, and there was some people on YouTube and on Twitter that lit a fire under me. Like, I'm not good at this shit, so need to light a fire. So I think Manny just needed a fire lit. He needed his ass set on fire. No excuses for Manny. There's no excuses for Manny this year, man. None. Ed is in Manny's ear. Believe that. There you go, all about you, 83. Ed is in Manny's ear. You see what I'm saying? So I'm cautiously optimistic. I mean, say cautiously optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm cautiously optimistic, man. We need Cam Harris. We don't need Cam Harris to. You're right. We need Cam Harris to. We need every player on this roster to develop. We need, but all these offensive players. Okay. Maybe getting a new start. Maybe getting a new start. I don't know. He's still on the roster. He's still on the roster. So I'm not. Let's not. I'm talking. We're gonna talk player development right now. We'll talk Perry another day. The coaching staff has a lot of development. You feel better that Blake Baker's gone. You know what? The way that I feel better that Blake is gone, the way that I feel better that Blake is gone is because the way that I feel better that Blake is gone is because let me go back. I'm sorry, my bad. I don't want to skip nobody. All right, here we go. Manny should have never turned over the rights at DC. That's how he got the Temple job. Listen. I can agree with you. But I still think he was calling plays. And from people on the inside that I talk to, and there's also people on the inside that I talk to that told me, Zoe, let stuff go. Stop getting into with some people. Just let it go, and we're gonna continue to feed you. You know what I'm saying? So hey, y'all get ready for some more news. Y'all get ready for some more news when it breaks. But Manny Diaz. I think they lit a fire under his ass. I'm all about you, 83, when he said Ed Reed is in his ear. He's in his ear. Okay, Ed is in his ear. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely cautiously optimistic, man. O-line coach good, pass blocking, got to do better running game. I know Mo Better Kane is not gonna want to hear me say this. He's not gonna want to hear me say this. But even I was listening to Paul Scoop on the U the other day. I was in the stream, you know what I'm saying? I was listening to him. And even Brad said this. Right? This is what Brad from Paul Scoop on the U said. I was in the stream the other night listening to their content because I'm gonna start listening. I'm gonna start listening to everybody's opinion, and then I'm gonna give mine. But even he said it. He said, you gotta admit at the end of that game, He said he has to admit at the end of that game, when Perry came into the game, the whole offense opened up and the running game looked better. You know what I'm saying? What Logan at? What Logan at? What Logan at? What Logan? I don't see Logan. I don't see. There you go. What's good, Hurricane Logan? What's good, man? I told everybody this video was for you. I told everybody, man, you told me to come on, man. And you know what I'm saying? You let me know about the haters, man. I said I appreciate it. We ain't gotta talk about it. I said I wasn't coming on, but then I said, you know, I'm coming on for Logan. I did text you that I was coming on. Brad from Paul Scoop on you made a comment. Brad said he has to admit that when Perry came into the game, the whole field opened up and the running game was working. Give me a second, open. Give me a second, open. Give me a second, open. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll put in a little while. I want to get my smoke off real quick. Like Hurricane Logan told me to check my PayPal. So I'm gonna check my PayPal. Hurricane Logan with a $15, I mean a $50 donation. True, I'm gonna read what he wrote, man. What's that? True Crib. I don't know. You said you got CRIB. True Crib Love, brother. With the praying hearts and everything. Unblock me too, motherfucker. Love you, bro. Love you, bro. I'm here. I told you I was going to go unblock you. I told you I was going to unblock you, man. I told you I was going to unblock you. I'm gonna let you in too, all about the U83, but I want to get this off my chest real quick. Like, so I was over on Paul Scoop on you, and that actually I was enjoying that show with Manny Navarro, Paul, and Brad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over there listening to the show, and yeah, I was watching. That's right, 863. I'm gonna start paying attention to everybody. I'm gonna start watching everybody. I'm gonna watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back and enjoy the day. But Brad said that the field opened up and the running game opened up when Perry was in the game. He said the whole field opened up, the running game opened up, and everything when Perry was in the game. You see what I'm saying? So you can't blame the running game or anything like that because, like I said, and people, it's like people think that you're a hater when you disagree with people, and you can't disagree with people or you're a hater or you're negative and this and that. And a lot of beef start over disagreeing. This is why I'm gonna stay to myself on the YouTube world. That way I don't have to worry about people saying I start beef with every YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna stay to myself. That way I don't have to start no beef. Only person like I probably collab with probably is Coach Coop. I'm just kind of stay to myself. That way nobody say I'm starting beef with nobody. But when you disagree with people, all about U83, you know we rocking. When you disagree with people, people tend to, you know what I'm saying, want to fight you and this and that. People tend to not like that about you if you disagree. But Paul actually said it, bugged me out. He said it like the offense opened up. The offense opened up. So my thing is the offensive line can't compress. The offensive line is hard to block when you 8-9 men in the box because of King's limitations. And people know he got limitations because if he didn't, people know he would go pro. You know what I'm saying? So people know he has limitations. Like he can't throw that quick slant. He can't throw the quick slant. It's hard for him to get the ball across the middle. Really, it really is. And he puts all his oomph into it when he throws the football. So that's the thing about it. You have to have a quarterback that can sit. That you need a quarterback. You need a quarterback that can actually, whether it's Perry, whether it's look at your name, Hurricane Logan. Look at your name real quick. Like, you need a quarterback. You need a quarterback that is, whether it's Van Dyke, whether it's Garcia, whether it's Machota, or whether it's Perry. You need a quarterback that can really see. You need a quarterback that can really see over the field. See, that's what I'm saying. You see how I make a statement and then somebody say, so now you don't believe in King. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said, bro. That's not, I didn't say that. Like, I didn't say that. I said he's limited. I didn't say that. I said he's limited. And can you argue me that he's not limited? No, that wasn't a question. You put question marks at the end of it, but that was a statement with question marks at the end of it. That was a statement with question marks at the end. So now you don't believe in King is a statement. Then you put question marks. It's not that I don't believe in King. I don't believe in his ability. I don't believe in his ability to open this offense up to its full potential. Oh, you didn't say me? Okay, I didn't. All I know is I read the chat. I just read the chat. So it's not that I don't believe in King. I don't believe in his ability to make this all his full potential. Okay, you okay with that, One Nas? Hey, One Nas, listen, man. Let me have a conversation with you. I'm doing positive vibes over here, right? And I've never blocked you. Right? If you don't believe in Perry, I'm okay with that. But do me a favor. If you throw any like shots at me, I'm blocking you and I'm moving on. If you throw any shots at me, I'm blocking you because you threw a lot of shots at me in my stream the last couple times. So if you throw any shots at me, I'm blocking you. I'm just letting you know. You throw any shots at me, one Nez, I'm blocking you. Like I'm moving on with me. I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to deal with no negativity at all. But no, I just don't believe in King's ability to open up this offense because of his limitations. And I could be wrong, but hopefully I won't be hated because I'm saying how I truly feel. You know what I'm saying? King has difficulty, Norman. King has difficulty throwing the deep ball. Also, he is an athlete playing quarterback. It has a sexier ring to it, unfortunately. I can agree with that. I'm scared about they're gonna get a clean slate this year. I'm gonna see what's goody. What's going on, AC and S? What's good with you? African concepts, what's going on? We got our opinions, LOL. It's just an educated. That's all it is. It's an educated opinion. And it is educated because I did study it. You know what I'm saying? I did watch it. King will improve, bro, in his second year in this system. It's not Listen, I don't. Well, I mean, bro. Hey, peace out, my brother. Like I said, I'm good. Like I said, you good long as you don't throw shots. But if you want to leave, my brother, hey, enjoy your night, man. I wish you the best night. You stay safe, man, and enjoy yourself, bro. King will improve in the second year of this system. Miami gonna ball this shit. See, I'm still trying to figure out like where is it medically? Where, like people saying he's doing this and he's doing that. You still can't tell me nobody who's come back from that injury faster than Adrian Peterson. And y'all saying King is going to come back faster than Adrian Peterson. I'm almost a Mo Better Kane. Mo Better Kane. I'm almost willing to bet you $100 that Tyler Van Dyke or Machado or Garcia starts against Alabama. You want to throw that $100 bet out there? You want to bet that $100? I bet 100 that he won't be ready for week 1. And then once week 1, we might even open the bet up even more. He's not going to be ready for that game. There's no way. I like Nicosia Perry. He is underdeveloped, but I believe in his ability. I say until he's gone. When he's gone, then he's gone. You know what I'm saying? TVD will be the one now that Perry is leaving. King will be time majority of the season because of his knee. So that'll force him to sit. Yeah, I don't, and he's not. That's not who he is as a quarterback. That's not who he is as a quarterback. If Brevin Jordan didn't get injured every week, I've been saying that all year. I've been saying that all year. Hey, y'all see your boy left and gave me a dislike. I told you every like and dislike is the same. That's why my channel keep growing. It keep growing. Mo Better Canes will be able to grow 3. Mo Better Cane, will he be able to grow 3 inches? I don't see. He's not. He's an athlete playing quarterback. He's not a quarterback playing. He's an athlete playing quarterback. I just don't see this. I don't see him unlocking the keys to this system. I see Garcia or Tyler Van Dyke being able to unlock the keys to this system. I don't see him being able to unlock the keys to this system. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. I don't see that. It could happen, but I don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying? And it's because like it's like if you want to be a point guard in the NBA, but you 5'5". Back in the days, that could happen. That can't happen now. Muggsy Bogues was able to do. Can't happen now. Not on 4 Hurricanes. Not on 4 Hurricane. Hazel, are you dead on King having some limitations, but at the same time, last year was the first year King operated under the RPO. He still had a lot of. Listen, I don't think. Yes, I think he's limited because of his height, because of his stature. I think he's limited. Now he could prove me wrong. Listen, 904. Do you think I'm hating? Hopefully you don't think I'm hating. I know you don't think I'm hating. I think that he's limited. I think he's limited because of his stature. I'm not even going James Walker. I'm staying away from that. The Miami Hurricanes starting quarterback must be able to challenge all levels of the field with pass, Miami talent, and tight end. I just think he's limited. It's not that I think he's a bad quarterback, but like I said, bro. Like I said, King was not gonna get drafted. He's not going to get drafted as a quarterback. I think he's limited, and I don't think he's a bad player. I just think he's limited. I don't think he can open his offense up to his full potential. All right. I don't think he can do it, but I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. I promise you guys. If I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. I just don't think he can open the offense up to this full potential. I don't know. I'm not 1,000% sure, but I just don't think that he can open this offense up to his full potential. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he can. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like he can do it. And I could be wrong. I could be 190% wrong. You know what I'm saying? I could be, but his height, you can't, like you said, I don't see him grow. If he grows 3 or 4 inches, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna say a little story that I heard about Michael Jordan. His older brother dominated him for like, there was a way Michael Jordan learned every move from his older brother. His older brother was getting all of scholarship offers and everything. He was getting everything. They was just the same athlete. But what happened was Michael Jordan grew like 6 or 7 more inches, and his brother stayed the same height. Height has a lot to do with it, man. Whether or not people believe it or not, height has a lot to do with it, man. It does. I just don't think he can open the keys. I don't think he can open the key to this offense. Just look at the limited play, 10 plays, King. I'm not even no man. Listen. If you can say that, I can't say that, because then you know I'm gonna get killed. So I'm gonna tread lightly right now. I'm going to tread lightly right now, just because I don't feel like getting murdered. I don't feel like getting murdered tonight. But oh, you're a king lover. Listen, man. It has nothing to do. You're a Perry lover. It has nothing to do with me being a Perry lover. It has everything to do. I just think he's limited. That's all. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna go ahead and open the phone lines up for Opalock 74. I'm gonna all about the U83, Hurricane Logan, and Mo Better Canes if you want to come in. So I'll take a couple right now. Let me see. Stream key in. Hey, you can come on. You can definitely come. You can come in, Norman. Come on. Y'all, here come trouble. Here come trouble. There's some trouble in the background, y'all. Here come trouble.
Who that? What up, bro?
What's going on, man? What's good?
Man, I'm hyped.
Yeah, I'm ready. Listen, man, I'm in my motherfucking bag. I'm telling you. Like,
Miami's in their bag too.
Yeah, I'm happy with the coaches. Like, I'm happy with some of the coaching moves. The big move is I don't know why.
Simpson and T-Rob.
Yeah, like I'm happy with those moves. And like I said, and like I was saying, Manny has he has to prove it. He has to prove it. Yeah. What would you rather have, somebody back in the corner or him living comfortable?
Back in the corner.
I want him back in the corner. So
you always want that pressure.
I want him back in the corner.
Did you hear about Shoops and T. Will?
Nah, I didn't hear about it.
Shoops coming in as an analysis and T. Will coming in as a linebacker coach. Shoops is most likely confirmed. And everybody, T. Will's most is being talked about a lot, and his relationship with T-Rob and the way they recruit South Florida. I'm telling you right now, if he comes here, my God.
I got some information on that, but I was told to leave it alone right now because it's a little dicey.
Yeah.
So I was told to leave that alone. I was told to leave that T Will thing alone. Somebody called me and said, you know what I'm saying, just leave it alone. It's a little too dicey right now.
I hope it happens. That's all I can say.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to touch on it because if I'm told to leave it alone, I have to do it. I have people. I ain't gonna say I got people above me, but I got people that do help me that I gotta listen to.
Yeah,
you know, I gotta listen to.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah, it's a respect and it's a business decision. Both. I'm saying I gotta listen. I gotta listen to certain people.
I tell you right now, though, we bring in T-Rod with T-Will, with their relationship already, and then how they recruit South Florida. We ain't gonna lose those. We're still gonna lose a couple, but we ain't gonna lose everybody to Bama, Clemson, OSU. It ain't gonna happen no more.
I want to see something. I want to say something about T. Will so bad.
And they're gonna get developed. T. Will is, bro. Have you seen his tweets and how he goes off? That man is. We need that, bro.
What's good, Hope? What's going on, man?
What's happening, man?
What's good, man? How you feeling about the coach? How you feeling about the coaching staff, man?
Man, I'm liking what we doing, bro. And then like Logan just said,
Man.
Yeah, when I seen that Soup and T Will, I was like, oh,
Bro, Soup. Oh my God.
I was like, ooh, hey, I'm really
liking man, I want to say something about this.
I know you do. I know it's eating you up.
I'm losing hope because of your facial expressions.
Don't lose hope. I'm just going.
I'm gonna lose hope because I heard about his relationship with T-Rob.
Don't lose hope. That's all I'm gonna say.
But hey, Zoe, the line that I wanted to drop was when you was explaining about King. I agree with you on that because I dropped the line on you didn't get to see the comment. I said, you know what, King remind me of Westbrook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not, you know what I'm saying, he's not built to play, you know what I'm saying, point guard. Just like King, you know what I'm saying, he's not built to play, you know what I'm saying, quarterback. And it's not saying that he's not
at least in this system is not.
Yeah, and I think his height just really do him a disservice. Because remember when we was at the practice game in Orlando?
Yeah.
And me and you noticed the thing about Tate Martell that he had to roll out a lot.
And nobody said that about King. King has to rolls a lot. He
has to roll out a lot. And we see this because that's because of height. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody paid attention, King ball, you know what I'm saying, when you were short, that put you at a limitation where you get some balls knocked down a lot. You know what I'm saying? Balls get deflected like that when you go to throw the ball and stuff. And he did roll out a lot, but nobody talked about that.
And that's why. And the reason is because when he sat in the pocket and tried to anytime he sat in the pocket and threw the ball, it was 15 yards or more. It was never those quick slants.
One big thing also.
Hey, how you didn't comment on your own picture, Opalak? Like you ain't even going to community. You need to go in the community section. Like, you ain't going to the community section. Like serious. I'm firing every mod. I'm taking all mods. I'm taking all. I'm just gonna go with just.
Come on, man! I just got promoted.
Comment on what? That's my whole point. Go
you
in the community.
Tell me about that.
You must not have your notifications turned on because
matter of fact, remember I was telling you that for some reason.
I said turn them on.
For some reason, I wasn't getting no notification.
You get the live ones now because you be one of the first. No, you do come in. You do come in an hour late.
I'll be at work. So what I do is I search. I ain't been getting no notification.
Hey, Mo Better. Whatever you got in the background, turn it down.
He driving a semi.
You got to turn
it down.
What
I found out though. So I found out why I ain't getting no notification. For some reason, it ain't got you subscribed. Ain't got me subscribed to you.
You ain't subscribed to my channel.
It didn't have to subscribe to you. I just want to hear you subscribe. That's why I wasn't getting no notifications.
A63 said it's like 1 million mods, and I get like 8 comments, and 4 of them be mine.
I'll be commented again. My comments never showed up, but I'll be commented again.
Hey, I got you.
I just dropped the comment. So
hey, I'm talking about in the end. You can drop comments. Yeah, you can drop comments in the comment during the before the upstream. Just in the video, but not in the we already getting the comments in the comment section. The A63 said we got like 1 million mods, but they do have a mod stat. They got like a tier status, and A63 is the gatekeeper. Because And one reason because he'll argue with people without blocking them. I got to have somebody who will let me know what's going on without blocking them, because the gatekeeper block every damn body. You can block all the mods and every damn thing.
Heck no.
But do me a favor. Click off and then go to the community and click right back. I'm gonna put it back in the stream soon and go to the community.
Hey Zoe.
Let me see if I can get Mo Better if he got some, if that noise gone. Yeah, it's going some. What's good? What's good, Mo Better? Mo Better, do not kill me.
I ain't killing you.
Do not kill me. No, what I'm saying, don't kill me because I say it says limitations.
No. That ain't what that ain't why I called, man. I'm
about ready to cry. I'm about ready to cry because I know you're gonna kill me, bro.
No, bro.
I know you be ready. You be ready to kill me, man. Sometimes I see that. I'll be like, if I ever meet up with Mo Better, man, I'm running.
You gonna meet me in Atlanta? That's why I'm calling.
I'm running from you.
No, don't run from me, bro. That's why I'm calling to tell you I'm gonna take that $100 bet from you, man. I just want you to bring my bottle. I want you to bring my bottle of Johnny Walker Black whiskey, so I can smoke on my cigar after the game.
You want? I'll bring you 2 bottles of Gentleman Jack if he starts.
No.
What are y'all betting on?
No. I want that Johnny Walker Black Label whiskey. Johnny Walker Black Label.
Hold on, how much is Johnny Walker? How much is Johnny Walker?
Black Label. We might as well go 1 bottle of Blue Label right now.
Johnny Walker Black
you on
Label.
That Blue Label, all about the you. Hey, Black
what are y'all
Label.
betting on?
Hey, you see, Zoe, you already know you're gonna lose the bet. That's why you trying to get the name.
No, I'm trying to get
price checking.
You ain't get no damn. We said $100. We didn't say $100.
It ain't even gonna cost you $100. You gonna spend about $65 for it.
Nah, he said the Blue Label. The Blue Label's at $200.
Yeah,
the Blue Label's $3.
Yeah. I said the Black Label.
The Blue Label's I got it right here for $200.
Yeah, I said the Black Label.
I got the Johnny Walker Blue Label Scotch at $200 at Total Wine and More.
Yeah, Black Label.
I'll bring you 2 bottles of Black Label there.
What are y'all betting on?
Hey, I got all.
Hey, Dominique. I'm gonna have to do. I'm not gonna let you win because like you young. You young, and I don't want.
It's grown man chat.
Yeah, it's a grown man chat. It's a grown man.
ETL said it's grown man business.
Yeah, I don't want your parents like telling them like killing me. You know?
All about
what are y'all betting on? I couldn't hear.
All about the.
No, it's not about negativity. I'm killing all that noise. Like I'm killing everything. You can't say nothing. Say anything negative about me, you getting blocked. I'm killing all of that noise. I'm not dealing with nothing no more.
And with that said, say whatever negativity you want to bring to me, I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm just saying over here because that what it is all about you. I know my temperament. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly how much I can take. And like I said, I was told to you know what I'm saying, to chill out. So I'm gonna chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Who y'all betting on, bro?
We betting on whether or not Perry start. I mean, not Perry start. Whether or not King starts. I said I bet 100 he's gonna start in Alabama against Alabama.
That's a hard bet.
I take that bet.
But that's a crazy bet because you got. Yeah, but like you can't predict his health, and at the same time, you see how this staff plays seniors over youth, and how Perry's been played. That's a crazy bet.
It's not a crazy bet for me because, like I said, you still can't name me nobody who came back that fast from a torn ACL, especially after having a torn MCL.
I feel you.
No, that ain't a crazy bet for Zoe. That's a good bet. That's a smart bet, man.
Yeah. I'm talking like you about to get some money.
I'm just riding with King. I want King to be healthy.
Listen, man, I'm riding with the medical field and with history and Adrian Peterson, the only one that came back in like 9 or 10 months. That's it. Only one. That's it.
Hey, bro, I'll take your word for it. I just want that Johnny Walker Black when I'm smoking my cigar after the game, man. We'll talk about it.
And all I want is a bottle of Gentleman Jack. I drink my Jack Daniels. I'm gonna tell you, this is a beautiful story about Jack Daniels, and people don't know how Jack Daniels came about. Jack Daniels came about in the late 1800s, and there was a black guy who made Jack Daniels, and he lived on the other side of some farmers who a white family, and this was right during Prohibition, like where you couldn't get like, hey, Mo, better roll your window up.
No, I'm finna log off.
Fucking white people.
No. Actually, no. It's actually different. It's not that. It's different. Now, and he lived on the other side of some property where white people lived at, right? So the white guy came to him and said, "Listen, man," because they were friends. He said, "Listen, man, this shit is good. Basically, I love the way it tastes. I want us to be able to sell it, but you know that they're not going to give you the license, and then somebody's going to steal it for you. Do you trust me enough, basically, to, you know what I'm saying, put it in my name, but you get 50-50 of the proceeds for the rest of your generation and whoever with you." And that was a handshake bet. I mean, that was a handshake gesture. And he stuck to his guns, and his and the family of the man who made Jack Daniels is still rich, and they're still getting that money. And that guy didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Once again, fucking white people.
I mean, hey, I love that story when I heard about it, man.
Who that is? Slim?
Nah, no, Slim.
So who that is? Slim?
That's all about the U83. Don't play with me like that.
Whoa.
That dude can't come over here.
That
dude told me he's gonna air me out.
Heck no.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now. If we bring in T. Will and Shoop, it's on. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all can talk all the shit you want about Manny. The last good defensive coordinator we had that's proven statistically in the last decade is Manny. When he was a defensive coordinator and he was calling plays, it wasn't a head coach. Statistically, it was Manny. If we bring in those guys and the way they're gonna recruit, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be something. I'm buying into this hype more than I ever have the last 15 years.
I'm not saying he don't have his own brand. What I'm saying is he's still getting paid off of Jack Daniels, because that's still his too.
Oh my God.
Goodness gracious, like, well, come on. Anybody want to send me a bottle of Blue Label? I ain't never had it before.
I ain't never had it either. I never even heard of it. I drink vodka. So I don't drink.
My honky cracker ass hasn't either, but it is what it is.
I drink. I like my whiskey. I like my whiskey. Right now I'm drinking. Right now I'm drinking.
Never
tequila.
heard no Blue Label.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know
Blue Label. Oh no, I'm not a tequila.
Hey Zoe, I got something I can send you though. I'll send you the world's hottest chip.
No, you won't. No, you will not. That shit will sit. That shit will be. It won't be hot no more by the time I eat that shit. That shit gonna air out. Right. It's gonna air out. It's gonna air out.
It'll be about as hot as Manny's seat at the end of next season.
I am not hyping up nobody. I'm not. It's not about hyping up.
It ain't about hype at all.
All right, listen. I'm negative. I'm negative when it's time to be negative. And then I'm negative sometimes, but it's not time to be negative. But right now, like, we have new coaches who are proven coaches. Like, we have coaches that are proven coaches. And if T. Will come, you know what I'm saying? We have proven coaches on the staff right now. So I feel like my main thing with Manny was what was, everybody know what I said about Manny. My main thing with him was what? The developing, right?
Yeah.
He has coaches that can develop now.
It's not only that though, it's coaches that can relate to the players. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have that.
When you look at Dan Enos, everybody hated that motherfucker. They literally hated him.
That's the big,
and he's doing his thing at Cincinnati now.
What everybody hated him, man.
Yeah, but
exactly.
But I don't even want to go there. I want to move past. I ain't even want to talk.
No, believe me, I'm passing too. I'm just saying the guys that we're bringing in are not only relatable, but they can recruit and develop.
And that's my whole thing. That was my whole thing with Manny is like you bringing in a bunch of young coaches that can't develop.
But my thing is too is developers. If we don't bring in T. Will, and who's coaching linebackers?
Jonathan
Who's
Packy.
coaching linebackers? Packy
is not going to coach linebackers. They will bring somebody in.
It better be Dan Morgan or something. I don't care.
Packy is not going to coach linebackers because the boosters are not going to allow that.
That's one thing I'll give credit to. One thing right now, I've been talking hella shit about the AD and the boosters. Hey, they're letting money fly and letting Manny do his thing. Yeah. Props to them.
That ain't Manny. That's Ed Reed talking.
It is Ed Reed too. It is. But I'm saying, can you imagine? Like I've said,
when it comes to the it is Blake James always opened the books since he's been there. So that's what kills me when everybody hate Blake. I'm like, he's opened
the best fundraiser in college, probably.
He's opened the purse ever since he's been there. Like I said, this indoor practice facility was getting built while he was there. Before Mark Richt got there, he raised most of that money to get there. Mark Richt, what's the lady name that Susan? What's name? She funded that. Everybody
it wasn't Susan Miller Daggett. It was somebody else.
Hell no, she was stuttering.
No, it's the old lady. It's the old lady and her sons.
It's named after her practice field. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, that's
what I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was 3 years before Manny got there. That was 3 years before Manny got there. So I mean before Rick got there, and Rick took all of that. He took all.
It speeded up when Mark Rick got there. It got speeded up.
It got speeded up a little bit, but she had already fronted
like
80%.
He didn't. Yeah,
she had already fronted. She already fronted like 80% of that.
Hey, one big thing too that I'll say, can you imagine? This is just reminiscing.
Carol Sofa.
Thank you.
Yeah, she fronted that. She fronted that.
I'm gonna throw it back real quick, and I'm not trying to reminisce, but it's always cool to reminisce as a Hurricane fan. Imagine if Randy Shannon came in and didn't have to play cleanup and had the funds that Mark Richt and even Manny Diaz had.
He wouldn't have did good.
You think so?
Because
if he wasn't playing cleanup with sanctions and had money,
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
All right.
Can I explain why?
I agree with you, man.
Can I explain why?
I gotta hear this.
Oh, always roll my eyes at me when I say something. He like every time. This nigga here again.
Yeah, because
this nigga. This is why I'm gonna say why.
No, yeah, because I think he got a bad rap.
No, it's not that he got a bad. I'm not saying he didn't get a bad rap.
It's because Shannon was black. That's what it is.
It definitely was bad.
Yes, he did.
I'm gonna say this what it was. Can I? I'm gonna sit back. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I really want to hear it because I
got a follow up. Go ahead.
You ain't got you. All right, if you got, I want you to do your follow. I want you to do your rebuttal now. So you got to follow. I want you to do your rebuttal. Since you know what I'm gonna say, I want you to do your follow up. Since you know what I'm gonna say.
Go ahead.
All right, now.
Oh, you want me to give you my follow up? Okay.
Hold on. A
this
lot.
What they did.
It wasn't about the university. No, it wasn't about the university. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't about the university. It was a high school coaches in Miami that they said he soured on. He talked down to and soured on. And a lot of the high school coaches after the Northwestern thing, a lot of the high school coaches in Miami did not deal with Randy Shannon at all. Like those schools in Miami did not. They said Randy didn't come to the game. He didn't come. He talked down to him. All of that. So those high school coaches in Miami, he lost those. He lost them.
But he had a #1 recruiting ranking.
I said after that. Once I said after the Northwestern. Okay. I said after the Northwestern thing.
Man,
I got you.
After the Northwestern thing.
No, after pull up all the Randy Shannon classes. You'll see.
It's not that you can pull them up. You got
pull up all the Randy Shannon classes.
My question too.
You can pull.
My question too is Zoe makes a good point. After that good class, there was really nothing to be heard of. I mean, we weren't terrible like we were when Rick left and Manny had to sit there and come in with the class that he had. What I'm saying is
he was hated in the city. Like
what I'm saying right now is if Randy would have had that class that he brought in with money and good coordinators and no stress to worry about with all that bullshit.
But he's like they say he talked like the way he talked to those high school coaches. It was basically borderline belittling, and they didn't.
Man, we love some onion, bro.
Listen, I'm not saying you did. I'm talking about the high school coaches. You can love onion all you want. If you don't got the high school coach in Miami, what you gonna do?
It's not nothing compared. It's not nothing compared to the way Golden D'Onofrio spoke to all them guys. White motherfucker.
That's the first time I heard that.
Hey! I can't agree. I can't. All I know is, like I say, you can't. Like I say, it's not something you can't go look up.
Okay, go ahead. Finish.
It's not something you can't go look up. Like, go look at a series. Go look. He said a lot of coaches. Most of the after that Miami Northwestern class. After that class, that was he started. He soured on. I'm gonna say 90% of the coaches in the state of Miami.
I'll say right.
You can say
one thing I'll say right now. I've talked.
This proved me wrong. This proved me. Do me a favor. Go look at his recruiting classes after the Miami Northwestern class. I'm just not forced. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's 100% true. That's 100% true. Okay.
He didn't have a bad class at all.
No. Go look after the Miami.
He didn't have. Randy did not have a bad recruiting class.
Hey, chill. Let me interrupt real quick, Zoe. If you can bring Brad on here, if you can bring Brad on here, that'd be dope. But let me say one thing real quick. What Brad just said, I didn't know it was him until I read the comment. Golden had the players, could have been a good head coach if you got rid of D'Onofrio. I talked to multiple players a part of D'Onofrio and Golden staff, and they said that they were good coaches. They just weren't a good fit for Miami.
Hey, Brad, if you want to come in, come in.
Bring that
Come on in, Brad.
I ain't never heard of him either. So.
I'm gonna pull up Randy Shannon recruiting classes. Randy Shannon recruiting classes while at Miami.
Now can I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all always get me with this shit, man. It's
man,
a new quote.
Here goes something. Here goes something with your eyes. What Randy Shannon? Every time Randy Shannon had all his players when they came out there to play. We ain't never questioned any of his teams that they weren't out there giving their all. We never questioned that.
That's not
when Al Golden came in. The only thing that killed Al Golden, like we said, all of us know this, was he was too committed to his brother.
Just hit the stream.
That was his problem. You know, and then you know what I'm saying, and then that just killed old Mark Rick. He's too stubborn. He was too stuck in his ways. He said he's trying to run that 1992 Charlie Ward play, man. Came in there and ruined Brad Collier.
I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
Randy, every time you look at all those classes, Randy had all them cats. Look at all the players Randy had.
Yeah, but I'm saying
but look at all those players Randy had, bro.
All those players was from.
Look at every last one. Look at all those.
I'm gonna pull up all. I'm gonna pull up all.
I'm not talking about that number one recruiting class. Randy Shannon had not number one.
The point Zoe's making is what happened after that class.
Listen, no, the point I'm making is that he wasn't going to survive in Miami.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because
he still had players after players.
He was not going to survive. Okay, like I said,
bro,
he had a listen. After that, I'm trying to find all of his.
What got Randy Can, man? You know what got Randy Can?
I'm not saying what got him Can. What I'm saying.
Do you know why Randy? Okay, this what? Okay, let me
ask this question. Did he sour on the high school coaches in Miami? Did he?
He did. He did.
Because you can't say he didn't develop. He didn't.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, did he sour on the high?
Man, I ain't never heard that.
You ain't never heard that?
That was the first thing I heard. He got into it with like 2 or 3 schools.
He sour on the.
Randy did what they told him to do. They told Randy, listen, graduate our players.
When Shannon was here, the initial reports of Shapiro were coming in during his first season. After that, Shannon had to tone back a little bit. He couldn't stretch the line as far as what he could have. And yes, Miami Northwestern, I know for a fact. After that, he burned the bridge there. Brad, what's up, fucker?
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, man? Hey, y'all see you seen me in your show last night, didn't you?
No, honestly, bro, when I'm on the stream, bro, I kind of zone out of the community chat. That's kind of like my downfall. Honestly, I gotta.
It kills you. It actually, what I said was, I said it. I came in the chat and I said it flat out. And I don't know if you or Paul caught it. I know y'all was on with Manny, and I'm gonna say it in my chat because I said it in their chat, so I'm gonna say it in my chat. Every and I said it before. People heard me say it. I said some bad things about you guys, man. It was some behind the scenes stuff, and I got in my feelings, and it had nothing to do with you guys. It was all me, and I apologize 100. You know what I'm saying? Listen. I just want to start. You guys don't have to forgive me because you know what I'm saying. It was me, not y'all, and I apologize. I want to be a man, straight up man, and apologize to you and Paul.
Hey man, it's all up, man. At the end of the day, man, we all love the orange and green. That is the number one thing is the Miami Hurricanes. At the end of the day, we got to put our egos to the side. And I mean, we're all different YouTube guys, right? Like we all have our own opinions. That's the great thing about all this. There's going to be fans that don't agree with one of us and agree with your side. You know what I mean? The good thing about it is you listen to everybody and you get a point of view of everyone, and now you have an overall perspective of what other people think, and you could kind of get other ideas from that. But nah, man, it's all love. I always appreciate what you do, man.
I appreciate you. Like I said, man, hey,
it's passion, man. Passion get the best of us.
Yeah, now it wasn't even passion. It was me being hot headed, and you know what I'm saying. And like I said, man, you grow, you learn, and you learn from your mistakes, man. And you if you don't, the day you stop learning, the day you die.
Hey, I gotta ask real quick, Brad, you know me from Twitter, right?
Shit, Brad probably got 18,000 Twitter followers.
Brad got a lot of people on Twitter.
Either that or he saw me, he was like, skirt.
Nah, I don't
know. Brad's got a lot of people on Twitter. A lot of people hit him up. So
Brad is a good dude.
Brad, I don't know how you got disconnected, but if you can come back in, come back in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, don't go to waste.
But nah, on some real shit like that's what happened with Randy Shannon in Miami, is that he's soured on the coaches. And I'm not saying that to try to be like, you know what I'm saying, like rude or mean or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying, or anything, but he's soured on the coaches. He's soured on the South Florida coaches. And
I got a question for you, Zoe. Do you ever feel like, so obviously Ed Reed is one of the masters when it comes to safeties, and he'd be a great safety coach. He wouldn't be a good defensive coordinator. He'd be a good safeties coach. Hold on. I'm still asking my question. Do you think he would be a good safeties coach, or do you think that it's not even worth it because if things were going wrong at safety, our fan base would just run him out, and then that relationship would be dead with Ed Reed?
Our fan base could run anybody out, even Ed Reed. If I was Ed Reed, I wouldn't coach at Miami.
Our fan base would run Nick Saban off right now.
Yep.
Serious. Like we have the most rabid fan base I've ever seen in my. I'm a Knicks fan. Like somebody saying like Knicks. Listen, man, Knicks embrace their. That's why we sucked for so many years. Like they embrace their players, man. You know what I'm saying? They embrace their players, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what's good, Jay? What's going on? Hey, Jay, you see what I'm rocking tonight, man. I told him at the beginning of the show, I'm rocking the Jay Blaze U. We would run everybody. Like you said, we'll run Nick Saban out, man. We'll run Nick Saban out, man.
And I got one more question for you too, and the chat. And I'd love to hear your perspective on this, though. So we bring back Simpson, and the last time he coached here, we had one of the best defensive lines. One of the best defensive lines, not the best, just one of, and it was proven statistically.
That's why I'm glad Simpson back.
Right. So you have him, you have Manny. Now let's say we get Shoop, and then we get T-Rob, which we already have, and then we got T-Will. All those guys in those meetings, when you sit there and review film after a win or loss, How do you feel about how your defense is going to improve with those guys in that conference?
I feel like not just in that conference. I feel like in the country. I feel like we'll be able to. I feel like we have the talent. Oh, Brad back in. My bad. Brad back in. Brad back in. I'm gonna let y'all ask Brad a couple questions. Brad back in.
Can I ask Brad the same question?
What's good, fellas?
He said, Brad. He said, Hurricane Logan said you got him on Twitter. He follows you on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know him on Twitter.
Yeah.
How do you feel about? First off, how you feel? I'm not gonna comment on T Hill. I'm gonna smile on it. How do you feel about T Hill? I'm gonna smile on it.
For sure. No,
I'm kind of
with Travis Williams, man. It's honestly I talked about it earlier on Twitter, man. It goes kind of back to like the whole Kevin Patrick scenario. Like when you turn on film on a coach, whether it be like how he develops kids or how he talks in interviews, just his demeanor and the way he carries himself. That's like a Kevin Patrick, a Coach Fields, guys that like just fit that Miami swag, that Miami caliber, that they just fit the mold.
Preach, Brad, preach.
You turn on Travis Williams, and it's literally like a T-Rob replica, man. It's like it almost seems like it's meant to happen. Like, I mean, imagine Travis Williams 3 or 4 years ago when you got Major 9, Chad Thomas, and Michael Pickney rapping with a coach. You know what I mean? Like, and Al Blades dancing in the background. Like, it just fits Miami. And not only that, not only can he relate to the kids, but he's proven, he's developed. Like y'all said, I mean, the key in all this is we're going from getting AAC type of coaches to now we're getting SEC powerhouse coaches.
You sound like me. I said AAC coach, and I also said we got 2-star coaches coaching 4-star players.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be nice, man. I think I do think T-Rob is the biggest hire in all this. I mean, he's the Rhett Lashley of this year, in my opinion.
I agree, man.
And going to the Ed Reed thing that y'all were saying, I jumped on back in right when y'all were getting with the Ed Reed thing. I don't think Ed Reed wants to do with being a coach. Honestly, I think, like Zoe said, I think the fan base is just too tough on people. Where Ed Reed doesn't. I don't think he really deserves it in a sense, and I don't think he really wants it. Because, I mean, you turn on his Instagram, my boy's jamming jazz music and smoking cigars till 4 a.m. Like he's not worried about coaching right now. He's living life.
And he's a very emotional person. I've talked to him. He's a very emotional person.
Yeah, man.
So I don't see him being in front of the cameras. You know what I'm saying? The fan base being down, and I see him flipping out. Like what's the boy from Oklahoma State? Oklahoma State Cowboy, Lundy, whatever his name is.
Gundy.
These is kids. Talk about me.
Yeah.
Like, these kids. I'm a grown man.
And I mean, not to mention like the legacy that Ed Reed carried as a player. Like, do you really think he wants to like put that on the line as a coach to where, like you mentioned, our fan base is so ruthless. Like, if Ed Reed fucked up on like during a coaching gig, fans would bash him and like that Ed Reed don't deserve that.
Exactly, and it's Miami, so it doesn't matter if it's Howard Schnellenberger, Dan Morgan, anybody. If it's not performing in those groups, you're gonna get bashed for it, and you're gonna get ran out. One of the two. But I'll tell you one thing, Brad.
Hold on for a second, Logan.
Go ahead.
Hey, Brad, throw your channel out there. I mean, we all know you work with Paul Scoop on it. With Paul Scoop on you, we all know you work in that channel. But you got a new job recently.
Yeah, man. I'm a contributor with Kane's Insight with D Money, Steph Adams. I do some podcasts with them on the side. I've had interviews with Joaquin Gonzalez, Elijah Arroyo, Andy Borgalis. We actually
for you too, Brad.
Say that again.
I said I got a question for you when you're done too.
Oh, for sure. And I'm working with Kane Gang Radio on Sirius XM as well. We just had Zach McLeod and Earl Little Jr. and Senior on today. So we got some good guests, man. I got some guys lined up. Coach
Manny Navarro on last night.
Yeah, Manny Navarro, Larry Bluestein. I got Coach Garen Justice coming on next week.
There you go.
That's some good stuff, man. Y'all put, like I said a couple weeks, y'all I don't know what y'all doing out there, but y'all putting in some work. Y'all put It ain't
That's
easy.
a good way too.
It ain't easy to get them type of connects, man.
I appreciate it, man.
So my question too to you, Brad, is you've seen how like Joaquin Gonzalez was very outspoken about some of the changes that were made, and then obviously he spoke out about how he felt about those changes and hasn't said nothing since. Do you think like with what's going on, especially if we bring in Shoop and T Will, in my opinion, this is the best staff we've had in 2 decades, and this is probably a top 10 staff in the country. And it's going to take time for that staff to mold and show it on the schedule. But do you think that with what's going on right now is the right thing? And do you think why is maybe Joaquin's just not plugged into Twitter like that, but why is he so quiet now about what's going on?
Well, with Joaquin, after talking to him, he's just an old school guy, right? Like I think what he said, he's allowed to say because of what he's done at the University of Miami and what he's accomplished. But at the same time, there's probably other former players such as Ed Reed who probably wants to voice something similar to that, maybe not as harsh, but I know for a fact that Ed Reed wasn't happy with a lot of things that happened this year. But unfortunately, he can't really outspoken because he's part of the staff. But you got other guys like Earl Little Sr., you got Joaquin Gonzalez, you got Brett Romberg, you got other guys that are obviously pissed off with how things have been running. And with Joaquin specifically, unfortunately, I just don't think he's never liked Manny Diaz to be that head coach. And I think he's an old school guy, so he's got that old school mentality where it's like, approve me, you're gonna have to show me, which there's nothing wrong with that. And like you said, I mean, you made a good point. With all these great hires we got, it's still gonna take a little time to mesh. But I think what Manny's doing is something similar to what he did last year with the offense. He got a Rhett Lashley, who's a very good offensive-minded guy, and he paired him with a De'Aaron King, who's already somewhat familiar with him. So you do the same thing with your defense, and you get a Jess Simpson, who's already familiar not only with the Miami Hurricanes, who's proven, but who's also familiar with your whole defensive line on the roster because he's the one that actually recruited him, right? So then you pair him with a T-Rob, who's already proven, who's already well-known in South Florida, has good recruiting ties, and you get his best friend in Travis Williams, who, I mean, they're more than best friends. I mean, this guy named his son after Travis Williams.
That's why I was.
Bro, if we bring in T Will, I will shit my pants.
I keep saying, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble. But y'all, I think y'all might be. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna leave it alone. We got like Footballville is going on at 8:45, so we're gonna cut the stream right before 8:45. Hey, Brad, I'm gonna ask you a question. We already know about the coaching staff and everything. How important is player development? You said something last night, and I quoted you when you said it. You said that the running game and everything opened up when Perry was in the game. I want to make sure that I'm not saying anything wrong, but you said that the offense opened up a lot more and the running game opened up. Is that what? Did you say that, or am I misleading?
No, absolutely, and that's why I kind of agreed with you earlier when you talked about De'Aaron King. In my opinion, honestly, man, I do kind of agree. You look at it, and Nicosia Perry, I mean, this is a kid that has gone through a gauntlet, it looks like. I mean, he's gone through 3 different offensive coordinators, has never really gotten the reins to be that guy. You had the fan base bash him. He turned his whole life around from his freshman year coming into now. And when it was his time, not only did he shine, but like I mentioned, man, it almost looked like the running game opened up a lot easier because you mentioned earlier with De'Aaron King, who's not really a deep threat guy or accurate. And what that does is it allows the defense to kind of stack the box because most of the time De'Aaron King's going to be running that RPO, right? That's how they get the running game. Well, what happens is our offensive line is not big enough, at least last year, specifically in the guard spot, to hold some of these trenches that we were playing up against with that RPO. Because if you didn't hand the ball off, De'Aaron King really only had 2 to 3 seconds, and he's so short, like you mentioned, where he's not going to be able to see the whole field like others. You throw in Nicosia Perry right off the rip. Not only did he excel deep in the passing game and we caught some deep balls, but even when the receivers didn't catch it, it at least kept the defense guessing to where they had to play the deep pass. And all that does is create those halfback draws and shotgun formation that opens up the holes easier.
You know what I said? I said that that Nicosia threw receivers open. Like he threw them to where they didn't have to they weren't 50-50 balls. They were 75-25 balls. He threw them, they were dropping wide open passes because he was throwing back shoulder throws. He was putting the ball to where they didn't have to just jump ball. And I feel like De'Aaron, like I said, people kill me when they say I'm bashing. I'm not. I'm just looking at his limitations.
No, for sure. For sure. I mean, this isn't the first time that your number one quarterback isn't necessarily the best thrower on the team, right? We need a gamer, we need a veteran, and a leadership guy. That's what we've always been missing at Miami. Going back to the Florida Gators when they won a national championship, people forget they had Chris Leak, they had Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow was the man of that offense, not because he had the better arm, but because he was the gamer, he was the leader. He was able to create scenarios that nobody else in the field could, and that's what De'Aaron King can do all the time, especially when you have an offensive line that's been lacking. You need a quarterback that's able to create that 1 to 2 second separation when the pocket collapses. Speaking
of Florida Gators, let's not forget about the year before when Chris Leak won the Heisman championship. He won
a championship, yeah.
And he threw for he had accurate. He was accurate. So when you have a coach like West Bank, I just believe that Urban Meyer can win with me and you playing quarterback. Like that dude is that great. It doesn't matter who's coaching. I got one more. I want you to hit me up on Facebook, Brad. I love to get the opportunity to talk with you offline. You know what I'm saying? You and Paul.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
We got 5 more minutes. Hey, I'm gonna let the chat. If the chat want to ask Brad a question real quick, like Hurricane Logan, you don't. I think you asked about.
I love Brad, man. I've been following him for so long.
You're a big Brad fan. If anybody want to ask Brad a question, because Footballville goes on in 4 minutes, and I like to respect people's time. I don't like going on when other people are on. I do not like doing that. So they go.
Yeah, man. Streeter and X do their thing, man. Shout out to them for real.
And shout out to X. And Street is my mentor, man. That's my mentor. Like he kills me, but that's my guy. Anybody got any questions for Brad?
I got one question.
Go ahead.
What's good?
I can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Oh.
Yeah, I got one.
All right.
So have anybody heard anything about Perry? Have anybody heard anything about Perry?
From what I heard, it's the same thing with Tate Martell. They're pretty much scared to graduate and bounce after that. They just want to get that diploma from Miami and go.
Perry's gone.
They heard you. We heard you. He's answering it now. I'm sorry. Go back, Brad.
No, I was just saying Nicosia Perry. From everything I heard, he's just getting his degree, graduating, and then he'll be moving on.
And the one thing that I said, and I told people I disagree with that on. First of all, because I talked to somebody, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But second thing is, I don't think he would have to pull his name from the portal to do that. I think it's a little bit deeper. I think it's a little deeper, but only time will tell. But only time will tell.
Yeah.
Only time will tell. You know what I'm saying? I guess I tell you what. If he's there if he's there past when is graduation? April? And do you think we're gonna have a spring ball? That's a good question before we get off. If he's there past April, if he's there past April, then I think he stays. But we won't know until April. We won't know until they graduate. But you say you think we have a spring? We don't have spring ball this year.
Yeah. From everything I heard, spring ball's good.
All right. Because I still didn't. I'm up in the air with that. I don't know because.
Can I give my opinion real quick?
Yeah, real quick. We got 2 minutes.
I promise you'll love it. So we have a pretty good offensive line coach. Our biggest things about the offense this year, recruiting, we brought in good offensive linemen with a guy who can develop them and a guy who can put them in a scenario as a play caller to be all right. Now we got good receivers. Now at the end of the day, defense and offense, it's on Manny to play the best guys. It's not about, this so-and-so played good in practice, so-and-so's a senior. No, play your best guys. Now what I'm talking about is if we can play those guys and we have the coaches that we have, we are going to be – I promise you, I really, really am riding with the hype this year. I think we're going to be good. I really think we're gonna be good, man. Call me out on it. Call me out. But I feel like we're gonna be damn good this year.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming in. I'm gonna hey Brad, thank you. Hey Brad, hit me up. You got me on Facebook. I don't know if you got me on Facebook, but hit me up on Facebook.
I'll make sure to find you, Alfonso.
Yeah,
I got you.
it's my I got like 3 accounts, so hit me up on. But I'm getting off now. Hey, everybody go over to Footballville. Y'all check out Footballville. We've had Streeter on, we've had Coach Coop on this month. We have Streeter on, and we just had Brad from Paul Scoop on the U. Like I said, we're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep doing our thing, man. Love you guys, man. Y'all go holler at Scoop. Hey, Logan, hit me up after the chat. Hey, man. I'm glad you seen the picture. Love you guys. Henry Lee was in the background, Florida State guy. He's scouting for Florida State. Love you, Henry. Hey, man. Love you guys, man. Brother Jay Blaze. Hey, you got to hit me up. We got to talk. But I got to get off before Streeter kills me. He going on right now. I love you guys, man. Brother Jay, you got something to say real quick? But yeah, man, I love you guys, man. We out.